Hello and welcome to Turn 1 Magic. This is Sam, and I'm going to do a solo slash fishbowl, whatever you want to call it, run through with a combo deck. And usually I don't like doing these type of things, but I feel with a combo deck it's the most intuitive for what you're looking to do with that type of style of deck, because for the most part, you're playing by yourself. I mean, Dream Halls allows both players to cast spells, but you really only need to worry about counters and bounce and that kind of stuff. So only other blue players, which there'd probably only be like 2 or 3 other blue players, maybe one of them splashing instead of actually playing, because we're pretty heavy into blue here. And essentially what this deck is all about is you want Dream Halls into play so you can combo off and play a bunch of different draw spells like Wheel of Fortune, Vision, Time Twister, to make your storm count high enough to cast things like Mind's Desire to draw your whole deck, or Tendrils of Agony to kill them, Brain Freeze to kill them, also empty the Warren from the sideboard. This deck was pretty strong, and you're not always going to get decks like this when you draft a combo. I mean, I have 2 Moxes, which added the storm count, a Library, which I think was pack 2, pick 4, something stupid like that. And there's some cards in here that are kind of questionable, like Seething Song's okay, Turnabout is pretty good, Intuition's alright as well. But overall, I like how this deck works. So, and this is on the Cockatrice offline version because of all the server issues, so that's part of the reason why I'm playing by myself as well. And I would just get started and just show how this deck goes off. Not a lot of lands, I think I have 14 lands, but I have 2 Mox, which kind of count as lands anyways, and the Signet and the Monolith, which makes it okay for me personally, and the Trinket Mage 2 will get me either one of these in Lion's Eye Diamond, which is actually a pretty awesome card in this deck. Hopefully I can show why sometime through this. So we'll just start. We'll make pretend we're on the draw first, because that'll be the easiest, and hopefully that'll show that this at base can do it. So yeah, obviously Library open up is fine, no problem with that. So I'm just gonna open. It's turn 1, play that. I drew a card for my turn 2. So at the end of their turn, draw a card. Now we're on to my turn again. Untap, draw another card, and here we can. Do I want to do that? I'd rather build some mana up and get some fixing going. So, no, I think getting an extra card would be better overall. So that's my turn 2, pretty good. Turn 3, Mountain. That's what I get at the end of the turn with the Library. And then to begin, I get Time Twister. Okay. So obviously Library is super strong, as you can tell. Building up a decent amount of mana. I kind of want another blue mana. I took out a blue mana for a black mana, but I think that might have been a mistake. So I'm going to try to switch that out after next game. So I play the Monolith. Hand's very good. It sucks. I probably should have kept Mountain Island open. Actually, no, I like the Library instead. So I end my turn. At the end of their turn, draw off Library. Now it's my turn. Untap my stuff. Draw a card. Intuition. Can't really do much with that, but that's okay. Going to play Bayou. Play Signet. And I might just... Am I going to Time Twister next turn at all? I don't think so. If I need to, I can... So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is turn 5. This is kind of slow right now. Not really drawing any win conditions or anything. So I think at the end of next turn, I'm going to draw 2, discard 2 before I do anything. So it's the end of next turn, we'll say. Draw 2, discard 2. I'll just flip the black mana just in case I draw Vampiric Tutor. So I draw 2, discarding. I'll discard Treachery. Isn't really doing much, even though it taps some lands for me. And Intuition. Intuition gets me answers, but I'm going to Time Twister at some point. So I think I would rather have I probably should have library in response. That's a mistake. I think I'd rather have all these spells in hand instead. So now it's turn 6. Let's see if I can go off. Actually, it's only turn 5. Turn 5, let's see if I can go off. Draw land, draw something. Dream Halls, look at that, perfect. So we're going to Time Twister probably. Play land, crack it, get a island out of here, and we're going to probably time to crack the monolith to play the Dream Halls, and I might have time. I'm going to tap that differently then, because I think I might have time to wait a turn and just go off on turn 6 on the draw, which isn't the strongest, but it's something. So on the turn, we draw Mock Sapphire, which is nice. Play that one, Sapphire, add 1 to the storm count, and let's see. I can just careful consideration without actually having to pitch it, because I can just Time Twister after that. If that's the case, then I'm gonna just you have 1 floating, 1 colorless floating. It's the second spell I play, Tendrils. That's okay. Actually, it's great. That'll give me Grizzlebrand into play. So I play Grizzlebrand. Add 1 to the storm count. I'm not gonna use his -7 yet, because I think I'd rather Time Twister first. So I'm going to I already played a land, so I'm just gonna Time Twister right now. And we'll put everything back. Now I could have Grizzlebrand try to go off quicker, but I'd rather have a full hand to do it with instead. So, shuffle it up, draw 7, beautiful. I have both my Moxes, so I will just play the Ancestral Vision, draw 3, add 1 to Storm. Now I will Grizzlebrand for 7. This is why Grizzlebrand's friggin' sweet. Compulsive Research. To draw 3 and discard 1 of my lands. Discard a island. Then I will only 7 cards left in my library. Dark Ritual for 3 mana. 1, 2, 3. I already have the other floating, the colorless floating. Let's make it green, because I'm never going to use green, probably, except maybe for regrowth, so we'll make it white. And then I can... Did I add any? Nope, so I have another storm count. I'm not going to want to draw 7. I want to draw 2 and discard 2, so I'll Seething Song to make extra mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To add another to the storm count. We'll try to Tendrils them out. I guess I use Izzet Charm right now. And then draw 2, discard whatever. Tendrils for the win. That's a lethal Tendrils right there on turn 6 on the draw. That's what this deck can do. I mean, there is disruption that can stop it, and that's totally legitimate too, but for the most part, you can get a lot of the stuff back that you need because of all the card draw you have, and there's a regrowth in there and a Time Twister. And the Yawgmoth will as well. So I think I'm going to take the Swamp out and put in an island instead, because I was kind of lacking for islands. I'll put on the green one just to keep it all uniform and take that out. But that's the thing, I'm only running 14 lands, but I really don't need that many. So we'll just do we'll do it on the play now, so I won't get an extra draw. This is a pretty decent hand. It looks like we're going to hopefully draw into something. Hopefully some land, so we'll keep it. We can time twister if we need to. It's turn 1. Great. Turn 1's over. Turn 2, awesome draw. Draw again for turn 3. Really sick. Play memory draw. And we'll go into turn 4 now. Something awesome? No, not really. I think it might be time to time twister. There's nothing really here that I want. I do want these, but they don't really do me a lot. I don't want to... Isotron might actually dig me deep enough so I can sandbag the time twister. No, I'd rather have a fresh 7, honestly. So this is turn 3. Let's see what happens here. Probably a mistake, but actually not that bad at all because we'll be able to... Did I play land already? I think I did. Yeah, I did. So we'll be able to get our Dream Halls in, and then we'll get Dream Halls, Trinket Mage. Might be a turn 4 kill. So I think I'm gonna Trinket Mage first and just see what he can draw. So maybe a turn 5 kill, which is okay on the play. And I didn't Vamp Tutor because there's a chance I can just naturally draw, and if that's the case, I want to save the tutor for something else I could get. Hey, Marco, don't eat the broom. Sorry, that's my dog. So I'll play library. Marco, hey, get away. And we're gonna play Trinket Mage. Get the Mox. Not play it because Lion's Eye Diamond actually might be better here if I'm trying to go off. No, I'd rather just have the Mox. It's more consistent. Yeah, Mox is fine. So we'll grab that. We got the Mox. And then at the end of their turn, I'm going to draw off library. And then Vampiric Tutor to get... I want to get Dream Halls right away. Yeah, I think it's fine because there isn't too much in my hand I'd be missing out on. Do library, get Dream Halls. This will be turn 5 kill, hopefully. I'm going to draw it, so I'm not going to bother putting it on top. My turn, I attack them, now they're down 18. All my shit's untapped. Tap this guy down. Play... Let's see, can I go off this turn? Probably not. Most likely not. I think it's okay to wait and just make it a turn 5 or whatever. I think that'd be fine. I don't need any more black sources. Maybe I do want one more. So we're gonna play this Dream Halls. Probably should have drawn off library, but it's alright. I'm gonna play Dream Halls. Gonna crack this. Gonna go down to 17, not go up to 18. Do library. Grab the Bayou, which would be nice. I'm going to regrowth and get Vamp Tutors. Time Twister, excuse me. I'm not keeping track of Storm Count right now because hopefully it'll go off next turn. And yeah, so this will put him at 16. Boom, they're at 16. I have to draw for my turn as well. That's a really good one to get. So I'll just add the Storm Count and do it. 1, draw 3. See if we can just start going off right now. Make 4 mana. I'll make more than that. Draw 1 off library. Then I'll turn about to untap all my lands. And that means I have 2 floating. No, I have 1 floating. We'll make it a black. Black's always useful. So that'll be my second card that I'm playing this turn. Did I play land already? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. So I should play that Golgari off turn, but that's okay. I'll play Island. I think I'm gonna want to leave my mana open, just in case. So I'll just Time Twister right now. Add the storm count. Save the memory jar for if I fizzle out. Draw a pretty decent hand. Gonna Mind's Desire and see what I hit. And that'll be Mind's Desire for 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Things get really easy when you have a Griselbrand. Tap all this mana. 5, 6. 2 blue, 1 black, 1 colorless, 1 red, 1 green. Turnabout, untap all my lands. I'll wheel before I actually try to go off. So Wheel of Fortune, discard all these useless islands. Draw another 7. That adds 1 to my storm count. Did I already add 1 for wheel? I did not. Probably gonna win with Brain Freeze here. So Seething Song, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At that. Gonna toss Treachery to draw 3 more with Ancestral Vision. Probably win with our Tendrils now. Play Grim Monolith. And then Tendrils them out for 20. Just for extra. Because why not? Okay, and we'll go through one more like this. I think it's kind of fun to play this deck and just figure out the puzzle. We'll play in the draw again. I don't want to view my graveyard. Put it right on top. We'll just restart it right here. Put this over here. Pull it up. Drop all this stuff down. Draw 7. This is an okay 7. It's not the best. Probably keep it anyways. I'll be on the play. So that's my first turn. I'm going to draw for my next turn. Bring that back. No need to play the Mock Sapphire, just in case they have a Manic Vandal or Disenchant or something. Marco, stop eating the friggin' drum. I have a dumb dog that likes to eat brums. Now it's my third turn. Come on, Vamp Tutor, that's really good. So, I'm gonna see what I get at the end of their turn when I So at the end of their turn, it's turn 3. End of their turn, I'll Izzet Charm to draw 2 and discard 2. Perfect. I need blue mana though, which kind of sucks. So I'll discard. Let's go get blue mana. I'm gonna Time Twister anyways. I'll discard these 2 because I'm gonna want to. No, I'll discard. Getting blue mana. I'll discard the land because I'm gonna have to play land anyways. And Vamp Tutor. New library. Let's grab an island probably. I'll grab a Polluted Delta just so I can thin out the deck a little bit. Put it on top. I'm gonna draw it. So whatever. Did I already take 2 from that? Did I take anything? No. So I should be at 18. I'm gonna go on 17 because I'm gonna crack this. I draw it. I play it. I crack it. Play Dream Halls. And I hopefully go off with Griselbrand. That's Storm 1. This is Storm 2, Grizzlebrand. I take 7 and I draw 7. That's sucky. Lion's Eye Diamond. I'm going to Time Twister and make blue mana. So I'll pitch this. Time Twister while it's on the stack. Discard my hand and put Lion's Eye Diamond in there. Make 3 blue. That's why Lion's Eye Diamond is good, because if you have these draw 7s and shuffle effects, top light. I probably should draw another 7, but that's alright. Draw 7. If I see Time Twister, I'll just put it aside. So that's my 4th. I think it's okay to play another Lion's Eye Diamond to get another card out of my deck with Mind's Desire. Then I will just kind of cast Mind's Desire right now, because it'll be 6 cards, and that's a good amount to cast for free. And I should be able to hit Storm pretty soon. So Rakdos Signet, other count. I'm going to kind of Time Twister again and just I'm gonna Compulsive Research first, actually. See what I can draw off that. Maybe I'll just get the win here. Nope. And then I'll just Intuition to add to the Storm count. I don't know what they'd really get, so I'll just get like 3 Crumbum cards and I'll just get my 3 win conditions. Or this. They probably won't give me either one of those. So I'll get Dark Ritual? No, I don't want Dark Ritual. I'll get just the Mox. They'll give me the Mox, probably have me pitch the 2 win cons. I'll play the Mox. Now I'll Time Twister, then I'll bump this off to make some more mana. I'll make blue mana again. Put this on top. I have a Grizzlebrand in play still. Just need to draw. Yeah, there we go. So there we go for the win for 22 life. And yeah, that's pretty much what this deck does. Of course, there's a lot of interaction that I'm kind of ignoring by doing it this way. But for the most part, there are only so many cards that can stop you. There are the hand disruption cards, sometimes the artifact disruption cards, like permanent bounce will do it for you, but it has to all be instant speed too, because like the turn you go off is usually the turn you play Dream Halls. I hope you had fun watching this. If you're thinking about doing combo in your cube, I wouldn't recommend it if you only draft with like 3 to 5 people every time, just because you're not going to be able to get the gas you need to have to be able to combo off. You're going to miss out on like either key storm cards or key cards like Dream Halls or things like that. And I think that if you're doing more players, if you're doing like 7 to 8, I think it's a worthwhile archetype to support, because I don't know, it kind of makes you aware of there being like a glass cannon at the table. Aggro decks will be more legitimate because they'll have to be able to get ahead of them, because with the Dream Halls, the control decks can cast free counters, but they have to do it at the cost of 2 cards, which isn't impossible. But with our deck, it's a little easier to pitch 2 cards or play 2 cards at a time, because all the cards that we're playing are cards that draw a bunch of spells, hopefully draw a bunch of spells, whatever. And we have a bunch of ways to make a bunch of mana. Memory Jar, which almost never gets played anywhere. I mean, I always see it in cubes, and like when it does do stuff, it's always pretty awesome, but I don't know, I just never see it get played a lot, really. I don't know what it is about the card, but this deck's a lot of fun. Hopefully I'll be able to get an opponent to play against me in the future, but if not, this is just, I don't know, something for shits and giggles, you know? And I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Yeah, okay.